What's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you my current shoe/locker room rotation. I just got done practicing, so I'm in the locker room right now. Please excuse the bad audio quality. I don't have my microphone with me. I just thought it'd be a nice idea to show you all the shoes that I'm currently rocking, some of my favorite pairs and some of the pairs I'm just testing. Speaking of just testing, the pair I practiced with today is the Anthony Edwards one in this really nice Stormtrooper colorway. I'm liking them a lot just from my first impressions. One practice with them, they feel amazingly comfortable on foot. Traction performance was also good. Dust pickup was decent. The court we practiced on was pretty dusty this week. It was alright, you can see here. And cushioning, as I said, really comfortable. The full length boost in combination with the shank plate felt amazing. A lot of spring back as well and still good torsional support. They bend a little bit easily here in the forefoot, but apart from that, really nice. Also like the upper and how they feel on foot, and overall also just the design of the shoe. I'm a huge fan of them. So that was the shoe I practiced with today, but only for part of the practice. The other shoe I used, because we have a game tomorrow, and this is my pre-game practice shoe, the KD16 in this all red Sania or triple red or amber glow colorway. They have actually 3 names for one colorway. You all already know that I love the KD16. It's insanely comfortable, one of my favorite shoes. I always have this pair in the locker room just so I can practice whenever I feel like I want one of my go-to shoes on foot. Speaking of go-to pairs I use, we have Harden Volume 7. Those are also always in the locker room. Only issue with them is dust pickup is pretty strong. As I mentioned before, the court was really dusty this week, and also there's a handball team practicing on our court, and you know they use those like the sticky thing they put on the ball, and it's just a dust magnet. If that gets on the floor and you step into it, dust is prone to get stuck on these shoes. Apart from that, I love the design. I also practiced with the Harden 8s yesterday. I post them on my IG and TikTok if you want to see them. Full YouTube reviews also coming soon, but I don't have them with me now. And the 7s are still my go-to pair for now. I still need some time to break in the 8s. Love the cushioning, love the traction apart from dust pickup, and I love the materials. They are perfect for wide feet as well. So if you have wide feet like me, I can definitely recommend them. Another pair that I'm liking more and more is the LeBron 21 in this Akoya colorway. I said in my top 10 shoes of 2023 that I didn't like these uppers that much, the leather upper, because they felt really stiff. But actually, the more and more I wear them, the softer they get. And if I feel like I need more support, this is my go-to shoe because the materials are so thick and the shoe features a shank plate and a great lacing system. They really keep you locked down. So this week, I felt like I needed a bit more support. Also, my foot was hurting a little bit, so I felt like I need something really comfy and thick around my foot. And this works perfectly with the LeBron 21. Then, of course, we also have the LeBron 20 in the locker room, still from last year. I love this colorway. This is my go-to shoe for shooting practices when there's just a light practice. I haven't used them with my ankle braces. I use the McDavid 195 because they tend to pop up the materials right here and here on the tongue with the LeBrons. So I just have these strictly for shooting practices where there is no contact, so that I don't destroy the pair as quickly, because I really like them. They fit my feet very well. It took some time to break them in, but traction is really good, cushioning is really good, and the materials are also soft. As I said in my review of the LeBron 21 as well, I like these materials a little bit more than the full leather upper if I don't need that extra support. Then another pair we have here is the MB3 in the Toxic colorway. Also a big fan of the MB3. They're a little bit heavy, but I don't mind that as much, as you can tell probably from me playing with the Harden 7s and the Anthony Edwards 1s. The only thing that these also have issues with is dusty court, so I didn't practice with them this week, but I still keep them in the locker room because I like playing them. I also have 2 other pairs at home. Materials are very comfy, cushioning is comfy, so that's also one of my go-to shoes currently. Then we have a little bit more surprising pair, the Peak Andrew Wiggins one, my bad. I was getting ahead of myself because we have the Austin Reeves one over here. They're not one of my go-to shoes, but I tested them the last couple of weeks and they were actually surprisingly nice. Traction on dust was also a bit of an issue, that's why I didn't play with them as much, but the cushioning setup is really nice. The fit is a little bit narrow though, especially on my right foot right here. This outrigger digs into my foot a little bit, that's why I also didn't practice with them as much. But overall, a really solid shoe from Peak. Then we go over here, as promised, we have the Rigorer Austin Reeves 1. Oh, just dropped the jaw one. The Austin Reeves 1, also really nice pair. I love the design. This is the Iceman colorway, as you can see here in the back. And I also really like playing with them. Very low to the ground setup, similar to the Curry line. Traction performance is really good, also on dusty courts. That's the main reason why they're here, and because I like the design so much. Cushioning is nothing special. Materials will take some time to break in, but then they will conform to your feet very nicely. So overall, also a really, really solid budget shoe for only $100. They're available at Kickscrew if you want to cop them. And last but not least, we have the AR1 in the zombie colorway. Big fan of this colorway. Dunkshop sent them over, big shout out to them. Very clean, as I said. I love the colors, I love the design. They remind me a lot of the Curry 4 Halloween, which I used to play with, and performance is also nice. They do need some breaking time. Check out my full review if you haven't, but apart from that, they're nice. The traction performance is good. The fit for wide footers is also good after break-in, and the cushioning setup is low to ground and also a bit explosive, so you get some spring back from the shoe, which I always like. With that being said, that's actually every pair that I'm currently rocking. So my current shoe / locker room rotation. I also bring some other pairs from home if I feel like testing them, like the Currys that I recently got. I just posted my first impressions video on those, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss the reviews of all these shoes. Leave a like and see you next time.